What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing something very cool indeed. We are checking out the Frost Giant Electronics 4 Horseman Massif Famine. Hello, how's it going? How's your father? So Frost Giant Electronics are a company from Texas in America, I believe. It's one guy, his name's Eric. He makes pedals, and I think probably most famously, I would assume anyway, is known for his one knob take on the color sound one knob boost fuzz thing, the Massif. It's very similar to the Voidmaster from Fuzzlord Effects, if you're familiar with that. I've done a video on the standard Massif on my channel. Go check it out if you want. Probably some of the best fuzz tones I've ever gotten in a demo. And then recently Eric put out, teased that for 420 that he was doing a limited run of like a new version of the Massif. He's done other versions in the past, like special versions for the pedal boards of actual Doom Group and stuff like that. But this one was going to have 3 knobs and a bias control and be really spitty and gated and nasty, unlike the standard Massif, which is massive. So naturally, I picked one up. And I'm finally getting around to doing the demos. I've been crazy busy with bands and work and life lately. I meant to do it like the week I got the pedal, but I just have not had the chance. But one thing I do want to point out before we get into the demo is that Eric is a really great dude. He had a bit of a mix-up when he was making the pedals, and some of them got shipped without knobs, including mine, and I live all the way here in Australia. So by the time the pedal, it took a couple of weeks to get to me, and then if I was like, oh, it doesn't have the knobs, like it's cool, I'll pull them off a different pedal. But I sent him a message anyway, and I was like, oh, I got one of the knobless ones, but it's cool, man. He's like, oh, I already sent you the knobs, just in case you were someone who didn't get the knobs. So he didn't even know if I was actually someone who didn't get the knobs, but because I was overseas, he just sent them to me anyway, which was really cool. Anyway, so I got the cool white knobs that I thought I'd put on to be different and special, because that's how I am. Anyway, I'm gonna do a quick demo and comparison of between the Famine and the regular Massif. I've also got the Fuzzlord FET 120 on the pedal board, so I can have some gain after it, simulate the pedals running into a distorted amp, and then I've also got my Dumble Overdrive Special clone on clean, so I'll do a bit of both. And then I also have the echoes from Keeley to give a bit of delay, because while the Massif, I would say, is more of a stonery thing, I feel like the Famine is a lot more psychedelic, like psych rock, psych fuzz. So, in that spirit, I'm going to use my Telecaster in just like standard or drop D. Not going to get super doomy, because I feel like the Famine, which is really what we're looking at, is not as doomy as the regular Massif. Let's find out. All right, I'm going to tune up and fucking play. All right, and there we have it, folks. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. That honestly, I haven't done a direct comparison, truthfully, until this video. They sounded way closer than I thought they would. Playing them in isolation, they sound so different. To me, anyway, they sounded... Maybe it's just the different setups I've used them in. They sounded so different. I didn't expect them to sound like each other at all. At all. Even though they have the same pedal. But to me, the Famine sounded so different. Because it's like that gatey thing. But yeah, sounded really cool. Really close. Just a bit of a different vibe, which I guess is what Eric was going for. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of gated fuzzers in general, to be honest. I like... When I turn on a fuzz, I want there to be sustained for days. I want it to ring out. I'm a huge Big Muff fan. So, you know, sustained for days is what I am all about. But I think it's the right amount of gate with this pedal. The perfect amount. I had the 420 fuzz from Fuzz Roches, and it was a cool sounding fuzz. The gate was just way too aggressive for me. No matter what I did, no matter what I put after it or before it, it was always just too hard of a gate. Whereas this, it's gated in a cool way, but it's not aggressive. And I didn't do it in this video, but if you put something before the Famine, it can also yield some cool results. And it can kind of act like a gate as well for other dirt pedals. But yeah, that's it. Tell me what you thought down in the comments. If you got one, tell me what you think of it and how you're liking it. I guess that's all I got to say. Cheers for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time in about 8 months when I upload again. See ya.